We are here at a historic Lambeau Field for StarTelegram.com. I'm Cowboys beat writer Mac Engel, joined by Mr. Clarence Engel Jr., the Lambeau, who has been around for so long. He was here. The Lambeau Field was at first built. Clarence, Cowboys win tonight, 27-16 over the Packers in what was billed as the big, hyped-up early season game of the year for the NFC. Cowboys win pretty convincingly. What's the biggest thing you took out of this game tonight for the Cowboys?
You know, the funny thing is we spent all off season, and Jerry talked about wanting to get a wild player, wanting to bring some more juice to the offense, talked about getting another receiver, Roy Williams out of Detroit, Anquan Bolden out of Arizona, or Chad Johnson out of Cincinnati. They wanted another big play option to go along with Terrell Owens. Well, they got one from the draft with Felix Jones,
right,
and got another from the dreaded improvement from within, Miles Austin. You know, a guy had 5 career catches coming this season, all 5 last season. You know, I talked to Jerry Jones after the game. He said, well, yeah, he was open last year, but he didn't catch the ball. Well,
right.
Now he's catching the ball. He's catching the ball. And on a night when T.O. had just 2 catches, Jason Witten didn't get in the end zone. Romo was struggling. They needed somebody else to give them a juice, give them the spark. And they got it from Felix Jones, and they got it from Miles Austin.
You know, the other thing they got out of this game, I don't think we had seen in the first 2 weeks of the regular season, was a really good performance by the defense. Now, I know Aaron Rodgers came into this game as the second coming of Brett Favre. He completed 70% of his passes. He had 4 touchdown passes against no interceptions. And tonight, the Cowboys defense looked to make really mortal and really, really young. When you look at the way the Cowboys defense played tonight, do you sit there and say, okay, this is how good the Cowboys defense is going forward? Or do you look at it and say, okay, Aaron Rodgers was due to screw up and slip and fall, and that's probably what we saw.
Well, I think it's a little bit of both. Number one, you know, they finally got some tape on Aaron Rodgers. You know, his coming out party really was last year against the Cowboys when he came off the bench for injured Brett Favre and kind of surprised the defense because they had no tape on him, no book on him, whatever, and his scrambling ability and making plays down the field. Well, they knew what to do with Aaron Rodgers. Now, you saw that Brian Stewart, defense coordinator, blitz small angles. Anthony Henry, cornerback, 2 cornerback blitz, 2 sacks from Anthony Henry. So they were
first 2 career sacks,
right, coming at him from all angles. So yeah, he came down to earth a little bit, but this is what you want from this Cowboys defense. They talked about being a big play defense and really getting out to the quarterback. They had 5 sacks, and they're only going to get better because Anthony Spencer's going to come back at some point and give them another pass rush.
He is. At some point, Anthony Spencer's going to come back. We think in 2008. Okay, the Cowboys are 3-0. They look really, really good. They might be the best team in the NFL. They're certainly probably the best team in the NFC. When you look at this team, what we've seen so far, is there anything that you've seen that gives you reason to believe that this isn't the best 1 or 2 top teams in the league?
In the regular season, they were the best 1 or 2 teams in the league last year.
Who cares?
It's not about the regular season.
Yeah, I know. Isn't that horrible?
Yeah, I know. And you know, it's funny. After the game, Jerry Jones was talking to a big interview session. A guy from Washington came up. Washington Post came and asked him, well, Jerry, with the Patriots out of it, the coach looking mortal, the Steelers looking mortal, so, you know, usually the AFC had all the glamour teams. You're the next team to fill that void. You're the next dominant team. And Jerry would not eat the cheese, would not take the bait, would not eat the cheese here in Lambeau Field.
I like that one.
He would not.
How long have you kept that in your head?
He would not take the bait. He said, look, it's not about, you know, trying to be the dominant team, the glamour team. It's just about trying to win 1 game at a time and get better.
You got the cliches down. Nobody cares about September. That's the problem with this team. Nobody cares about what they do in September. Call me in December, call me in January, and all this great stuff that they're doing now is going to be thrown out the window come December 1st.
We know we're good. Romo said this. We know we're good, and everybody knows the Cowboys are a good team. The question is, are they going to finish the job?
Yeah, and we're not going to know that for a long time. So I think the Cowboys right now, you can look at them and say they're doing what they were expected to do and what we expected them to do. And the Cowboys right now are 3-0. They've got Washington at home next week.
The next big game of the season. And that's the other good thing about, you know, they came off an emotional win against the Eagles Monday night, okay? They came off an emotional win. Short week, they came up to Green Bay and won in Lambeau Field, which they've never done before.
Yeah, and that's pretty significant. They didn't just beat the Packers. They beat a little bit of their own history. As long as Dallas has been around, they had never won here in Green Bay. They never won in Green Bay. They never won in Milwaukee or any of that stuff. They've won here now. All right, Cowboys win 27-16. Big win. Cowboys at home next week against the Washington Redskins at a massive NFC East showdown. For StarTelegram.com, he's Clarence E. Hill Jr. I'm Mac Engel.